Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you, and thank you for joining us today. I'm Srishti, and I'll be your host for today's session. We are really glad to have such a strong group of training leaders, education entrepreneurs, and learning professionals joining us from across the APAC region. Before we begin, a quick housekeeping notes for you guys. This session is being recorded, and you'll be getting the recording and participation certificate shortly after this session. I would request you guys to drop your questions in the chat or Q&A box at any point of time. We'll be taking up those towards the end of the session, and we'll try to answer as many questions as possible. Now let's move on and talk about why today's discussion matters. The training and certification landscape is changing rapidly, especially with AI reshaping roles, skills, and career paths across industries. Training partners have a lot of questions, and that's exactly what today's webinar is about. Our topic is why 100 plus training partners trust AI certs and how you can join them in APAC. In this session, we'll explore how the AI CERTs Authorized Training Partner program is helping organizations scale faster, strengthen their brand, and grow profitably without operational complexity. To walk us through this, we are joined by two fantastic speakers from AI CERTs. First, it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Rahul Srivastava, Strategy Director at AI CERTs. Rahul brings over 8 years of experience in the edtech industry, spanning strategy, operations, program management, growth, and business development. He has led multiple 0 to 1 initiatives, combining analytical rigor with a strong growth mindset. At AI CERTs, Rahul plays a key role in shaping the global authorized training partner and partner ecosystem, driving scalable impact through precision, speed, and strategic execution. Joining him is Afreen Hashmi, a seasoned account management professional with a strong track record in B2B growth, enterprise sales, and client success. Afreen specializes in deeply understanding client needs and delivering tailored certification and training solutions aligned with strategic business objectives. At AI Certs, she plays a critical role in expanding the organization's reach while ensuring partners receive exceptional value and long term success. Together, Rahul and Afreen will walk us through today's session. With that, I'll hand it over to Rahul to kick off the session. Over to you, Rahul.
So, first of all, thank you so much, Shrishti. And I would like to say a good morning to everyone, a good afternoon, and of course, if someone has joined from other regions, a good evening. Uh, First of all, I would like to thank each one of you for joining the session. Seems like it's a year end, and then still there are people joining up the session. I really appreciate that. Now, I'll quickly glance you through what exactly we are going to do in this session. Uh, there are two parts to this session. One is where we will talk about the demand and how the demand looks like in APAC specifically, and then we will be able to talk about and my uh, you know my colleague would be able to talk about more in terms of how we are solving this problem with the kind of infrastructure that we have developed over the years for the learners, right, through AI certs. So, first of all, a warm welcome to each and every one of you. The first slide, it simply says that how AI awareness to how AI deployment at scale, how we are going to do this. Of course, this is something which is reality right now. We will be segmenting it into three uh, different parts altogether. If I talk about India's AI mission, Singapore and Japan government mandates, and of course, Indonesian digital transformation mission by the government. So, what we have understood over a period of time is that everyone wants to do digital transformation. Everyone wants to do or take initiatives to implement AI and adopt AI, but there are limitations to it, which is not letting organizations or enterprises scale it up, and that's one of the reasons where we come in place and how we solve the problems for the enterprises and for the end learners, right? So how policy fuels it is we have understood that AI governance has been one of the biggest challenge across if you talk about across the countries, across the nations, if you talk about across the continents, that AI governance has been a challenge, data readiness has been a challenge, model drifting has been a challenge, hallucinations has been a challenge. And that's where we have understood that there are four key drivers right now in the entire AI ecosystem, or AI training ecosystem, to be very precise with you, which we are going to talk about today. uh, I would just be talking more in terms of how, and you know uh, how an AI certification would change the complete industry altogether with respect to how we see it right now and what is the reality right now. Uh, we want to have serious learners, and we want to attract, our mission is very clear that we want to attract serious learners who are serious about their careers. We want to deliver outcomes which employers and employees can trust, and of course generate high profit margins for our partners. We are a complete partner led organization, just to give you an understanding of what who we are. uh, as we go into, I think if you can just go back into the slide, I think I just want to talk about the four important drivers that we see right now. One is, of course, the talent shortage, uh, backed by multiple jobs that have come in, surge in AI jobs that we have seen over a period of time, be it in India, be it in the southeastern or South Asian markets. We have been able to see that there is a surge of AI engineers, there is a surge of Gen AI generalists, and that's where we see that there is this is a very big proxy for the fact that there is a talent shortage right now, and there's a need for the training. AI governance, government has been proactively taking multiple initiatives. If you talk about India, India's AI mission. If you talk about Singapore, Singapore smart nation. We talk about Indonesian market, it's Asian digital transformation mission. So the entire objective to tell everyone is that there is a demand. There is a support from the local government as well. It's just that there needs to be a bridge that needs to solve both the demand and the supply. So if you talk about enterprise right now, there is no objective way of an enterprise to understand whether their AI penetration and AI adoption has been significant or not. And that's where a lot of CEOs, when we talk to a lot of CEOs across the countries, across the nations, and across industries, we have understood that everyone wants to initiate, everyone has the budget. If I really want to go deep into it, the complete narrative that we have seen when we speak to the CEOs is that we have committed to AI investments. We have bought the tools and the platforms that are required for us to be successful in penetration and of course adoption of AI, so that we can reduce the cost, increase the productivity by a certain percentage. We have also seen then, when we talk to a lot of enterprises, we have understood that of course the bottleneck is the skill gap, right? So if you see the first and the third quadrant, it is quite similar to what we are talking about right now. And of course, when we want to start from scratch, it is always going to be educational institutes who are going to drive that from the education to the application, into the industries. So this is pretty much in terms of what are the key drivers in APAC specifically I want to talk about. So it's very simple that we see the demand, we see the support, and we just need to capitalize on the demand and the support together. So that's where AI certs would come handy, which Afreen, my colleague, would be able to share a lot more details in the second half of it. Now, if I want to go a little, in depth, I would be able to, if you guys are able to see my screen, you will be able to see that, you know, uh, there has been a lot of investment that has gone into APAC specifically. If you see around, 1 to 2 million in Gen AI just in the last year. This is the stats of 2025. If you talk about employees are unsatisfied, there are multiple pilots that are failing at a very early stage, which is reducing the conviction of the enterprises to really drive the adoption. So there are multiple problems that the enterprises are struggling with. And one of the major reasons, when we did a lot of survey across the organization and when we have asked them, we have understood that one of the reasons is that there is a skill gap. So when we talk about the skill gap, and when we talk about how are we going to how are we going to bridge that gap, the traditional methodologies would not come handy here. You would have to take something out of the box. You'll have to go a little deep. You'll have to go industry specific. You'll have to go role specific to really narrow down and take the best advantage of of AI. So these are three major, I would say four major metrics that you are able to see on the screen: talent shortage, market growth, CEO level adoption, and skills transformation. So it's very clear that talent shortage is of course there. We are able to see that market growth is there, and we are able to see the local support, local government support as well coming in. When we talk about the decision makers in enterprises, or when we talk about decision makers in across channels, like for an example academic channels, or enterprise channels, or at an individual level, we are able to see that there is a strong buy-in from the stakeholders, there's a strong buy-in from the decision makers, right? So leadership is all in for AI strategy, and that's where the lag that has been there, where there has been a resistance in terms of making those decisions, has really been eliminated. So I think these are the four drivers that we want to talk about today, and we want to focus on, so that uh, we see the depth in the demand, and we see the support. We also want to understand that what is that we can narrow down, and we can actually say that these are the five checklists that are required for an enterprise to be successful, at least at an at a very high level, to understand whether this AI transformation or digital transformation using AI would or could actually impact their current ecosystem. So I think we have narrowed it down to five. Afrin, if you can go back, I think those five non-negotiable requirements. I would like to talk about this. So objectively, a lot of L&D heads have this headache of understanding how objectively they would be able to say that whether their employers or employees are actually completely skilled in AI, right? That's where global recognition certification comes in place, where we have ISO and IEC aligned certification, not random badges. These are all vendor aligned. So we are not going against the giants like Microsoft, AWS, Cisco. We are aligned with their certifications, and of course, we also have an add-on which is AI completely. Now, the best part is, these certifications are verifiable. These are not certifications which you can generate by just completing a course, of course. And this is backed by a technology called blockchain, which is one of the emerging technologies. So we have created a complete ecosystem for the learner. When a learner comes into the system, learns, does the certifications in a proctoring platform, gets the badge, and then probably that badge is always verifiable. So on a user journey perspective, these certifications are globally recognized. We are ANAB aligned, and we are ISO 170242012 compliant as well. Now, the third most important part that we have been able to understand is, when you talk about AI, you cannot go generic. You have to be specific. You have to be industry specific, and then you have to be role specific. That's where AI certs come more handy. We have developed AI certification in technology side and also into the professional streams. So, for an example, if you talk about AI plus HR, AI plus finance, AI plus legal, we have courses across the industries, and those roles, and then those roles are aligned to the industries as well. So the very important alignment between the role and the industry is very important. For an example, if someone is in HR into a manufacturing industry versus someone is in HR in IT industry, it has a lot of depth into it, and it completely changes. The way they utilize AI also has its nuances, which will completely change from use case to use case, right? Now, if I talk about the fourth important thing is practical tool-based skills, where we are not sure when we talk about AI, it's not just ChatGPT, Claude, or it's not very basic real AI tools. It's also beyond that. So, we have a complete section where we teach the practical tool, and we enable them with multiple case studies. We enable them with multiple practice sessions, which ensure that there is a hands-on practice for the learner to get the practical hold of what they are learning. And as they say, learning is as important as it is applied learning, right? So that's one of the reasons when we have developed these curriculums, when we have developed these journeys for the users, we have taken into the consideration that tools and hands-on activities would only lead to the adoption. Otherwise, theoretical knowledge is something that you can get it across anywhere. And then we have flexible learning delivery. Of course, our partners does it through instructor led, but we also have self-paced. There are multiple partners who have been delivering these courses through self-paced as well. We support multi languages, not just English. We have it in Spanish, we have in Arabic, we have it in English, of course, and then we have in other languages as well. So pretty much about the five non-negotiable, alignments in terms of what we do today. Now, I would be talking about what nobody really talks about in terms of the content. Since AI has come into play, we all know that content is has become a commodity. But relevant content and updation of content across across the roles and across different certifications that we offer right now, every 3 months our certifications have been upgraded and updated, and our learners are completely upgraded. This is something that keeps us as different from the market, because AI is changing at a very fast pace. Every day there are multiple tools coming in, every day there are new initiatives, new governance coming in, and that's where our learners are completely updated. So our all the frameworks that we have developed and deployed right now across our certifications are timeline bound, are completely ready with respect to how the market responds. And that's one of the mode for AI certs as well. So that's pretty much about what we do today in terms of the content. How we generate the content versus how we ensure that the content is relevant and how the content is relevant to that particular timeline, right? I mean, if you can just go back a little, I would just want to talk about a multi-language support as well. So I think there have
Absolutely.
been there have been multiple RFPs that our partners have signed in, where they need a lot of local nuances introduced. Maybe we did some certifications. For one of the certifications that we did in Spain was AI plus legal, and how AI legal works in Spain. We developed a certification specifically for that particular instance, and it has really worked out well. We trained about 3,000 plus legal consultants in Spain. Now, if we talk about the enterprise, buyers demand how they demand the vendor aligned certification. Corporate clients usually reject the internal workshops. They want to build something on their own, but of course they don't have the capability to reinvent and go back and develop such huge chunks of content, and which are also relevant to the current ecosystem. And that's where AI certs come very handy in terms of the plug and play model that we offer. If you talk about the real pain for the training partners, you will be able to see that the SMEs are overbooked. Creating full programs wherein it includes the curriculum design, lecture assessments, lab exam proctoring, only for the partners. It becomes specifically very heavy, and if you don't have that repeated revenue stream coming in, the effort is not worth to put in, right? So speed to market, as we talked about, AI is growing at a very fast pace. It's staggering at more than 38% across the industries, one of the emerging technologies. And what we feel is that speed to market and execution is going to be critical in the growth for any organization. So I think this is what I really wanted to talk about in terms of how the reality looks like, what we are trying to do, and then how we can help our training partners as well. So, what if you could launch a full certification portfolio in weeks, not months? Of course, this is not going to be my part. I have the best person, Afrin Hashmi, who takes care of complete partnerships across APAC region. So she's the head of partnership. She'll be able to take you through what are the key benefits, what is that it is there for the partners, what is the current model looking like, and how our partners are faring in terms of driving the AI adoption across different channels, be it governments, be it academic institutions, be it enterprises, or be it individuals. So I think over to you.
Thank you so much, Rahul. Welcome, everyone. And thank you, Rahul, for walking us through how the APAC market is a goldmine of an opportunity right now for AI trainings and certification programs with the kind of demand that we're seeing across the APAC region. So I once again welcome everyone from my end. Thank you so much for being a part of this webinar. I'm very thrilled here to have this conversation with all of you. As you understand, and Rahul has mentioned in the slides that we just saw, that there is a huge talent gap that exists across the APAC region, and we see a huge growth rate of around 38% by 2030. We are expecting that the AI adoption is just going to increase, and of course, there's a huge opportunity here for us to work as partners where we could bridge this talent gap and ride on this gold rush opportunity, not just as spectators, but in fact as leaders in our own regions in the space of AI trainings, AI literacy, and AI education. So our mission is very simple. As Rahul said, we are here to make AI skills accessible, practical, and of course it is globally recognized. So we are here to discuss a potential partnership opportunity. We have over 100 plus countries where we are operating globally with over 40 plus partners in 100 countries, and 100 plus partners is what we are currently running with. You can look them up on our official website. We have over 55 plus certifications currently in our portfolio to offer. So now let me start off with introducing you on how we can help you capture the AI training space. Now, you don't have to reinvent the entire wheel. So we see that partners, when you have to invent or design your own in-house AI trainings programs, you need to constantly keep updating it. A timeline is involved. There's a huge cost associated with. There's a huge risk that your content may be outdated and irrelevant to your audience, and the results may not be as expected. So this is the actual reality that our current training partners are facing when they want to add AI into their training portfolio. So that's where we come in to assist you to ensure that all of these risks are eliminated, where we have a plug and play market ready certification program where we will train your trainers completely complimentary. We will train them, certify them, and provide them with all the training materials that they would need so that you as training partners can go out there with a market ready product and start earning great revenue in terms of adding value to your training portfolio, and also catering to a wider audience and catering to a training program which is currently in high demand, which is artificial intelligence. So basically, our partners, it might take over months or even years for them to develop their in-house program. But when it comes to a partnership with AI certs, what are the benefits? You can launch your own AI training programs for your clients and audience within weeks of onboarding, where we give you end-to-end support to ensure that you as partners are able to successfully promote, sell, and deliver the instructor led training on our certifications to your clients. So, of course, there is no cost when it comes to creating your own training programs. We have over 55 plus certifications catering to both the technical and the non technical audience. You can offer our certification programs on an individual B2C level as well as on a B2B level to enterprises, corporates, governments, academic institutions. So we have something for everyone because we believe AI is for everyone. So there's no cost associated. We have a whole team of tech giants, subject matter experts, industry experts, AI experts, academic experts who are part of a team who are designing and developing the curriculum for us in compliance with ISO 17024 standards. So we do the entire certification development for you. There is no risk associated. You have an in demand, market ready product. We train your trainers. You just need to go out there and start delivering the trainings and open up a gold mine of an opportunity for yourselves as a leader in the AI training space. And of course, the result of associating with AI certs would be that you have a market ready, revenue generating certification program in just weeks and not months or years, right? So now moving on to the next slide, as you can see, the what does our complete when we say it's a complete plug and play market ready product, we mean that we give you the entire stack as a partner to offer or deliver trainings on AI certifications. You don't need to invest anything additional in terms of offering the certifications or delivering the trainings. Like no physical lab setup required. We give you the entire stack. We have the cloud labs available for 365 days for the learners to have a holistic and a practical learning experience. We train and certify your trainers so that they are able to deliver the trainings. The online exam, you don't need to outsource any proctoring solution for the or tool from a third party for the online certification exam. We have our own in-house AI powered proctoring tool that will be part of the certification package itself. So the entire certification program that AI certs has to offer comes as a bundled package, which includes the course, which includes quarterly regular updates, which includes a certification exam to validate and prove your AI skills, which is globally recognized and industry validated. So your clients and customers can actually leverage these certifications post the training to enhance their career and to enhance their professional portfolio. And of course, the package also includes the blockchain based certification, which is completely tamper proof. It has a QR code which can be instantly scanned and you can validate and verify the document, and plus a retake or a retest as well. So all of this is included as a one complete market ready program. So we have the content, we have the exams, and the most important part, since we are operating globally, you will have a dedicated partner success manager and an account marketing manager that will be assigned for your specific partner account. So their entire job will be to ensure that they handle your complete deliverables. They will take care of you. They will be your point of contact, help you with all your go to marketing strategies so that you can capture the AI space, so that we can help you create awareness and buzz in your market about the impact of AI, and also promote you as our go to training partners in the region, right? So all of our certifications have credibility. So that's where we stand out. There may be a lot of certifications out there, but where AI Cert stands out is that we are role based and we have a credible certification to back it up, right? And this is one of my favorite slides. I'm sure Rahul will also agree with this, that this is our complete portfolio for you guys as a partners at a glance. So as you can see, we have a very, very broad portfolio to offer. So this not only opens up an additional revenue opportunity for our partners, but this also opens up an opportunity for you to cater to a wider audience. So we have broadly categorized all of our certifications, as you can see on the screen, into two categories. So on the left hand side is all of our professional, or in layman terms, the non technical certification portfolio. So here we have a whole suite of certifications under the AI Essentials category, AI Business, blockchain and Bitcoin certifications, AI for design and creatives, AI learning and education, and AI for some specialized industry specific certifications. So, some of our most popular certifications under this category is the AI for executives, which is specifically tailored for C-level executives and business leaders. We usually when we speak to we go on these AI shows, we talk to CEOs and these business leaders. Like Rahul said earlier as well, I just want to highlight that the whole problem lies is when we ask these leaders that have you started adopting AI. So the whole problem lies is where they come to us and tell us that it's not about the AI adoption, is that we don't have enough or skilled professionals who know how to ethically operate on these AI platforms, right? So that's where before AI adoption, it's AI literacy. So most of our professional certifications, it starts where it's the top level management that would always want to learn AI, and then followed by the whole enterprise wide AI literacy. And we have something to offer for every job role that is out there in the market, as well as for every industry. And we are in the process of adding more and more certifications in our portfolio. See, all the courses that you see on the left hand side, the professional or non technical courses, are tailored for business professionals, for individuals who are completely non technical. And these are each course that you see or certification program that you see under this category is 8 hours long. Now, moving on to the right hand side, we have all the certifications here that fall under our technical portfolio. These are 40-hour long certification programs with a lot of capstone project labs, lab projects, and a lot of practical learning, and these are specifically tailored for IT professionals. So anyone who's into the IT domain, has any programming and coding knowledge, can take up these certification programs. So we have here AI for data, robotics, quantum for software developers and engineers, for cybersecurity professionals, how can they leverage AI? How can you integrate AI into cloud platforms? And of course, blockchain, Bitcoin, and crypto developer certifications. So we have 55 certifications currently. So you have something that you can certainly offer in our portfolio to your audience and maybe to a wider audience as well, right? So moving on to the next slide. So this is our complete partner ecosystem. So we have various kind of partnership models here at AI CERTs, catering to different partnership audiences that we have out there, and we operate globally. So of course, as you can see, the first one that we are here to discuss is the authorized training partnership. So as the name suggests, it's very simple. These are specifically for training institutes, tech platforms. Maybe you're into consulting and training, into skill academics, into boot camps, workshops. So this is the ideal audience for our authorized training partnership model, where you deliver the instructor led training on our certifications. The complete package will be provided: instructor support kits, training materials for delivery, marketing support, sales trainings. Everything will be provided to our training partner to ensure they're able to deliver the training. And of course, you will earn through the training deliveries. And as and when the volumes increase in the training, the prices of our certifications as well decrease. Now, moving on to the second kind of partnership that we have, it's called the academic alliance partner. So, as again the name suggests, this is specifically for entities that are legally registered as educational institutions, like a school, a college, a university. Or any kind of an institution. So these are the ideal audience for our academic partnership model, where we have a specific, pricing for our academic partners, where they can offer these certifications internally for their students and to make them job ready, AI ready, to bridge that gap, that exists between students not being able to apply academic skills into practice, right? And also to upskill their teachers, because we have a whole suite of certifications called AI for learning and education, where we have AI for educator, AI for L&D, learning and development, AI for research. These are some of the certifications that can be offered as a faculty development upskilling initiative in academic institutions. Now, moving on to our association partner, these are specifically for associations where you have a professional association or a chamber full of similar organizations with similar profession members. Now, basically, in such associations, they would always want, when they take a membership fee, an annual membership fee, they would want to offer something to their members in the association as part of upskilling. So that is where we associate with association partners as well. And finally, of course, the affiliate partners. This is specifically for someone who doesn't want to handle any kind of customer operations or deliverable overheads, just wants to promote and get a commission for a referral. So these are the right audience who basically want to leverage your network. Maybe you have a huge social media influence, a great client network, a great big WhatsApp community group, and you just want to promote AI cert certification, and anyone who enrolls into our certification programs through your promotions or through your referral, you get a commission out of it. So these are the four different models that we currently have for the various kind of partners that are out there. Now moving on, like I said, the complete, it's a plug, a promote, and a profit partnership that we have to offer. So let me walk you through each pillar in detail, right? So as I said, everything is completely ready for you. All we need to do is just shake hands, sign the partnership, and of course, move ahead and capture this complete opportunity. So when I say we have a complete plug-in product for you, so we have the whole curriculum and the content developed for our partners for various roles and industries. It's a ready to use content, continuously updated to keep up with the pace of AI trends and the market and technological trends. As you know, AI is rapidly updating itself. And of course, no content building required from our partners. We give you the entire content and we continuously keep improving it and updating it, right? It's completely aligned to the industry and, of course, backed with a global, credible certification. So, not only do your learners go through a training program where they get in demand AI skills, but they also have a certification to validate those skills. Of course, the time to value, you can launch your first AI training program in just weeks. In weeks, we could completely onboard your team, finish up with the go to marketing strategies, with the marketings, the promotions, the co branded marketing that we do with our partners. We would start off with the sales training, train the trainer program, and ensure that our partners are ready to go out there. And I think this is the right time that we are having this discussion because we are entering into a new year. 2026, as per the stats, look very promising, specifically in the terms of the kind of fundings that we're going to see coming in from government and ministries across the APAC region for AI upskilling, with the kind of L&D budgets that are going to be assigned, the annual budgets for AI upskilling of internal workforce. So I think this is a great time, or I would say the right time to, partner and capture the 2026 AI training requirement, right? And of course, the complete technology tech stack will be provided to you. You have we will provide you with our own LMS platform that can be also integrated into our current training partners existing LMSs. If you have one already, we provide you with the proctoring tool, we provide you with the complete examination link, the content, the CERTs 365, which is our blockchain based platform that issues the final certification, the cloud lab environment, the complete technological stack will be provided to our partners and their learners to ensure that you don't have to take care of any kind of deliverables from your end apart from the training delivery. And of course, a complete end to end support system to ensure that you succeed in the partnership. So, as I mentioned, we have the Train the Trainer program, we keep upskilling your trainers, instructor enablement, we have a whole load of resource library available for our partners with a lot of course documents available for you to readily download, co-brand, and use for client promotions, marketing, for sharing with your clients. We have marketing resources, social media success kits, sales battle cards for your internal marketing and sales team. A whole load of marketing and sales resources available, complete local language support that we provide so that you can deliver trainings on the content of our certifications in your customer's preferred local language. Of course, localized delivery materials and continuous content updation to ensure that your learners are current and relevant. Of course, we help our partners in complete demand generation. We promote our partners as our go to training partners in the region because, as you know, we are not a training company. In fact, we also get in a lot of inbound leads coming in directly through our website traffic for instructor led requirements on our certifications. And since we cannot cater to that independently or directly as AI CERTs being a certification body, all of those inbound leads that come through our website is directed to our respective training partners in that region. to cater to and take forward. So we provide you with all the marketing assets that you might need. We already have, like I said, a whole load of resource available. You need something additional from us that's not already there, feel free to reach out to us. Complete learner return on investment demonstration, like we give you the complete dashboard to manage your customers. You as a partner will have an access to a platform called the partner portal, where you can manage your complete enrollments. You can see how many customers you've trained and enrolled in our certifications, what is the kind of uh, whether they've passed the exam, they've certified. All of the details, the success stories will be shared to the learners. Of course, regional advantage, where though we are a globally recognized certification body with a globally recognized content, we ensure that to make it more relevant and customized and tailored for our regional training partners, we go ahead and customize the content in local languages as well. We have specific region based marketing campaigns for our partners from region to region. We design the campaigns based on the market. We provide our partners with various value propositions to help you, and to on a case to case basis, feel free to reach out to us so that you can grab the deals. Like Rahul said, we help our partners in curating proposals. We've helped our partners in getting local accreditations on our certifications if they're looking for. We help our partners in bundling courses and offering it as well. So we help our partners in creating RFPs. So we are here to assist you to ensure that you are succeeding in this partnership. So look at us as your extended team, right? And of course, the demand generation, we help with a lot of co branded joint marketing events and activities that we do with our training partners to create the demand for these training programs for our certifications, right? We do specific demand generation campaigns. We list our partners on our official website on our partner locator page, so that when we have customers coming in directly on our website, they can request a training directly through our training partners on our website global partner directory page. And of course, you will have access to complete the global marketing and complete marketing support. We have various dedicated resources that we will align for our partners. We will have a dedicated resource aligned for marketing, a dedicated account manager to take care of your complete account. And of course, these are all micro credentials. So these are not very long diploma, 6 month long programs. These are all 8 hour and 40-hour duration courses that can be easily complemented or integrated into your current training programs as a value add, meant to develop practical AI skills in the learner. And of course, the third most important pillar, which is the business, the profit. So, as you all know, that's why we are here, because we understand that how AI has disrupted every industry right now. You name it: education, manufacturing, retail. We have AI disrupting every industry as we speak. So that itself, clearly highlights that there's going to be a huge demand for AI skilled professionals. So that's where we can capture that in high demand market by offering credible, updated certifications catering to both a technical and a non technical audience. So we have flexible revenue models. You are the training partner. You decide the instructor led training delivery mode, whether you want to make it as a blended virtual online training, whether you want to offer it as a face to face training, completely your call as a training partner. The pricing is decided by our respective training partners on how you want to price the instructor led offerings. You can offer these certifications to a corporate level, to an individual level, to an enterprise wide level, and of course, offer it in various delivery modes. There's a huge scalability opportunity here, where, of course, you can just maybe start off with training if you have just one trainer that you would want to leverage right now for AI certs trainings. You could do that with just training one trainer on one course and start delivering training on one certification program. Maybe you're already into leadership development programs since many years. You can just include our AI for executive, which is specifically tailored for business leaders, and include it into your current leadership training program and start off that as a value add program. And then maybe based on the demand, you could add in more trainers as and when you get more demand and AI training requirements from your clients and your learners. So you could just start with one in weeks, and you could go from a single market to multi markets. So this partnership also gives you an opportunity to expand your market. I'm sure in 2026, I've heard a lot of partners talk to me saying that, hey, we're looking to expand our region, especially in APAC. I cater to a lot of clients in the Southeast, in India, and of course in the GCC regions. So the partners in UAE talk to me saying that we're looking now to offer AI trainings not only in UAE but also in Saudi, Oman, and also people in India say we are also looking to expand in Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, so all across. So we do not restrict you. You can offer these certifications to a global audience. With virtual instructor led trainings coming in picture after COVID, I mean, it completely eradicates a geographical restriction for all of us. We can deliver trainings from anywhere remotely as long as it's online. So you can offer these certifications to any client across the globe. So this opens up an opportunity for you to expand your market, increase your margins in your revenue by adding AI trainings into your training portfolio. So it's a value add. It's just an additional revenue opportunity for our partners where you could offer this to any audience in any mode of delivery. And of course, our certifications offer a competitive advantage because we are the only certification providers, if you go out there and check, that are offering role based certification programs. That's what is the highlight of our programs, that they are specialized. They're not just very generic as the certifications that are out there. These are specific to the tools that you would learn for those roles, and how could you use those tools in an ethic by keeping all the ethical considerations and guidelines in mind. And of course, because we've developed all the tools in house, it's our own in house developed certification program. The pricing is very, very competitive. So feel free to reach out to me, Rahul, or anyone from the AI CERTs partnership team if you want more details on the partnership steps and what are the pricing of our certifications. We'd be very happy on a one-on-one to take out some time and discuss this with you. So I would look forward to having all of you. And now I think I spoke a lot. So I think over to you, Rahul, if you have anything to add on, and if you would like our audience to walk them through on the partner portal, the dashboard
Of
where they
course.
have complete access to their customer management. Yeah.
Of course. Thank you so much, Afin. It was really comprehensive, and I think it was very detailed. Uh, I would quickly run everyone through, what kind of operational support and operational excellence that we thrive right now, which will become the backbone for the execution completely. So we have three kind of portals right now. One is the learner portal, which we call it as LMS. We have a trainer portal, and then we have a partner portal. The view that you see right now is a partner portal view where you can view the access, you can access the full course catalog, you can track every learner's progress, you can track the completion, you can track the login details, you can track the screen time. You can also see and use the ready-made co-branded marketing materials that are available. So we do a lot of marketing with our partners. There are two types of marketing that we do. One is where we have plug and play social kits already available, and the second kind of marketing is where we introduce a lot more customized socialized social kits for the partners. So when I talk about the ready-made partner social kits, marketing co-branded materials are always available on the partner portal. But if you need more customized version of it, you would be allocated with a partner marketing manager who would be assisting you throughout your journey. Then we can see the reporting and dashboard here, where you can see how to manage the certification, exams, renewables. Then if you want to see, and monitor your revenue and payouts, everything is at one place. So on a very high level, how does it solve the problem? You don't have to be scattered everywhere across the spreadsheets or Excels anymore. A clear visibility of the program infrastructure and revenue model across whatever you are doing, whatever activities has been done from your end versus what support you need from our end. Everything is available at one portal, which is we call it as partner portal, and a single, I would say, a single place where you get the product, you get sales, you get operations, and you get a complete support. So this is where we give you everything at one place for you to have a complete visibility on your operations throughout the year. Right. So I've also, Afreen, I just wanted to highlight something. Someone called Hafiz has asked, "Hello, AI Search team. I'm a program manager from training company based in Indonesia. How does the process typically work from becoming an official AI certification partner to training and certifying our facilitators as authorized trainers and ultimately enabling us to commercially deliver and sell the certifications?" So, Hafiz, that's a great question. I think that talks a lot about clarity. How do you want to really execute this? What we will be doing is we will be assisting you after this session. We will be taking you through a one-on-one session with our business development team, and they would be able to take you through the complete journey. But for your reference, I've also put in the chat. If you see, I've put in a onboarding kind of a journey where you will be able to see a CSM and a partner marketing manager allocated. So every partner is enabled with a customer success manager that's dedicated, and no success customer success manager has more than 15 accounts throughout the year. So that shows the commitment and that shows the focused effort that we put in our partners to ensure they're completely enabled and they start selling it, in their markets. And then there is a partner marketing manager who would be able to strategize a lot together in terms of what kind of demand generation webinars we need to do, what kind of efforts that we need to put in to introduce our products to your old clients. How do we ensure that there is a social calendar across the quarters available for you? All of those things will be done by the partner marketing manager. So on a high level, coming back to the portal, these are the three portal. Trainer portal is for the enablement of trainers. Learner portal is for the end users. And of course, you are going to be the customers or the trainer partners. I would say there is a partner portal which enables you to have complete visibility on the operation side of things. And you can also uh, enroll students directly through partner portal. So there is no manual request or email that you need to send it to us. Just a click away, and then the learners would be enrolled in the programs. So I'll also take you through the comprehensive journey. I think this is the right time where Hafiz has just asked this question, and I think it completely fits in right. So if I want to talk about the roadmap, the stage one is choose your AI search program. Whether you want to be a technical technical program advisor or a professional program advisor. So we have two types of partnership. One is technical partnership. One is where you will be offering only the technical certifications, and the other is going to be, of course, when you offer non-technical certification. And then there is going to be a hybrid partnership, whether you want to offer both the kind of certifications. Then, of course, you go to local language plus English versions of the courses where it is completely vendor aligned. Courseware, you get the courseware, you get the certification exam, you get the quizzes, you get the proctoring services, and you get the credentialing issuance as one of the things that we provide from our infrastructure standpoint. So just to tell everyone, everything that we do today is completely in-house. We have not taken any third-party applications, be it proctoring tools, to ensuring that we issue the certifications to the end users. It's completely in-house, and that's one of the reasons in APAC our pricing is way. I would bluntly tell you that it is 30 to 40% lesser than our competitors. And just to give some view on our competitors, we do not have any direct competitors on planet Earth. At least as of now, we are the only one where we offer almost 70 plus certification. Of course, there are we cater to different practice areas, so we do have our competitors in different practice areas. For an example, EC Council in security, CompTIA in security and risk management, and then of course you have PMI in project management. So stage three is going to be seamless onboarding. You get access to, as I told you, partner portal, learner portal. You get access to trainer portal. Your sales teams are completely being trained by us. Your marketing teams are trained. Your product team gets an understanding on how to really synergize the product that you are already offering versus how you can add a layer of AI certs onto it and then increase your average deal value, right? Then if you go to the stage 4 of it, where we have the complete demand gen, where we talk about how we are going to do a co-branded webinars, how we are going to do email outbound marketing for your existing learners, everything in one place. You will be having a partner marketing manager who will be leading this from the front, and then of course assisting you to ensure that in the first 45 days you are successful. Stage 5 is, of course, deliver your first course, be it flexible delivery options. If you have less number of training managers or trainers, then you can go with, the top two or top three certifications that we have. We will be able to suggest you basis the market intelligence that we have captured over a period of years. We will be able to help you. These are the top 5 certifications in your region. You should be able to start with these small 5 certifications and then probably broaden your portfolio. So that can again be completely the flexibility that will be with the partners, that whether they want to really do it uh, self-paced, or whether they want to go blended, or they want to go completely instructor-led. And then of course the stage 6 is going to be scaling it to enterprise and government deals. Of course, never to forget the academic deals, where the volume plays an important role. So I think this is in a nutshell where stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, and to stage 6. This is how we take our partners through. There are dedicated partner marketing managers, customer success managers available for you. Over to you, Afreen. I hope this was a little comprehensive but detailed, and thank you, Hafiz, for asking that question as well.
Yes, Rahul, thank you so much for that information. It was really, really helpful. So this is just the last bit, and then of course we'll keep the floor open for quick questions. So I'll just quickly walk you through 6 reasons why you need to partner with AI certs. Right. So we've already spoken about this. So I'm just going to quickly walk you through once again to highlight and just to reiterate the kind of advantages that you enjoy as a partner. So the partnership is similar to a kind of partnership that you do with when you offer Microsoft or EC Council or CompTIA certification programs in your current training portfolio. So if you are a training provider who is looking to add AI trainings with a globally recognized certification and icing on the cake to your current audience, so this partnership is for you. If you want to capture this gold mine of an opportunity where you want to immediately start offering AI trainings, programs, so this is the partnership that is for you. So again, highlighting the reasons. First is of course role based. So as I said, it's not generic, as we have a lot of Gen AI certifications out there. Because there is a myth. When I have spoken to a lot of people, they keep telling me, what I have is been able to gather is that many of us feel that is chat gpt is complete AI, but that's not true. Of course, you can use chat gpt for a lot of answers, but sometimes there are other AI tools. There are a lot of other AI tools and platforms that are more specific to your role. Like an HR has specific AI tools and platforms that they can use to make their save a lot of their time in the HR roles and tasks that they do. They can automate leveraging the power of artificial intelligence. So that's where our certifications stand out, that they are completely role based, focusing on a specific job role, and how can you practically start implementing AI in those specific roles to increase your efficiency and productivity. So it's not generic but specialized and caters to a specific functionality, a role, or an industry. Of course, it's completely aligned with what buyers want. It's completely a market ready, enterprise ready plug and play package that we spoke about. We went through it comprehensively as to why our programs are more adopted by enterprises, because they are role focused. So we can cater, if you look at it, to every department that is there out there. We can do an enterprise wide AI literacy or AI adoption training. We have something for the business leaders, the IT department, maybe even the non-technical departments like HR, finance, sales, customer service. So we have something offering to every role that is there within an enterprise, right? And of course, all of our certifications come with credibility and value, updations and quality because we comply with the most stringent standards for a certification body that's out there, that is ISO IC 17024 2012. And of course, your advantage that you are able to start delivering trainings on AI in just weeks without having to go through the entire pain of spending your manpower, resources, and time with a complete market ready product and start earning additional revenue opportunities. Of course, it's completely academic friendly, not just enterprise friendly, where these certifications can certainly benefit academic institutions, where they can make their students job ready, future ready, career ready, and AI ready. Because the idea, again, there's another myth, guys. Whenever we hear people about AI, there is mixed opinions. Some of them say that AI is going to replace humans, and that's the biggest blocker for AI adoption. But that's not true. As we know that AI definitely is not going to replace humans. You will always need a human to give instructions to AI to operate efficiently. But yes, people with AI skills are definitely going to replace the ones without them. So that is the reason where you would be left behind if you don't capture this opportunity right now, as we see a huge demand for it already. If we feel AI is going to come in soon, we are mistaken. It's already here. It's not an option anymore, ideally. It's a necessity. So that's where we can capture this whole AI talent skill gap that exists and offer trainings to every kind of audience that is out there, right? And of course, fast updates backed by a global ecosystem. We're not just a regular course provider. We have a complete partner ecosystem in place where, just to put it in one line, we ensure that we handhold you to succeed in the partnership because your success directly depends on our success. We have over 500 plus partners worldwide. The kind of demand that we're seeing in with the kind of request that's coming in specifically in the APAC region from various training partners is overwhelming, guys. I'll be honest, because I do handle partnerships, so I'm giving you first hand information with the kind of demand that's directly coming in through inquiries for AI. Where partners are reaching out to us, and that is because they see a huge demand, a global demand for AI, right? And of course, our certifications come with credibility, come with a huge market demand. And of course, we have a huge partner network where we can cater to instructor led training through our partners directly. And of course, the complete stack, complete plug and play product is readily available for you, which we discussed. So you just come, train your trainers, and start off with the training deliveries. Once you are done with the onboarding, training, integrating these courses onto your website with your pricing. We help with that as well. And once we do all the promotions, PR activities, and promote you and complete the marketing, and you start getting in the training requirements, you're completely ready to go out there and offer. And we are right now, to be very honest, on a full fledged onboarding phase where we want to help and assist our current partners to start generating business and start launch strong and impactful from 2026. So from January, we're going into a full-fledged onboarding phase. We are going to assist our partners and full-fledged start off with the marketing activities to ensure that our partners are able to start generating and delivering trainings right from Jan 2026 onwards. Of course, this is very simple. The first caption itself says it all. The region is ready. The demand is real and it's already there. The window is now, like I mentioned, this is the right time and the opportunity with the kind of talent shortage, the government strategies and investments in AI, the kind of multiple language advantage that we give a complete market ready product for you with full demand and profitability that we are seeing, which is sustainable right now because by 2030, the CAGR report says that AI is going to grow by 38.4%. And that's a huge number. I would be honest that even Europe and US, though they started off with AI literacy and adoption faster, right? But APAC is 10 times exponentially growing when it comes to AI in comparison to US and America and Europe. They are growing steadily, but we are growing exponentially. So that is the kind of demand there is. We have a huge portfolio, guys. Feel free to reach out to anyone from the AI CERTs partnership team. We will be more than happy to discuss the entire partnership opportunity and the framework with you and the pricing of our offerings in complete detail. So, as I said, let's tap into this opportunity, and I would leave over to you, Rahul, if there's anything that you would like to add on, to for our audience on how APAC is the fastest growing AI market right now globally, right, and how we can be AI powerhouses and capture this market. So please, over to you, Rahul, on how you would like to conclude.
Yeah. I think thank you so much. First of all, thank you so much for joining the webinar. That's we are really we were excited about it, and we have given you a comprehensive understanding of what we do today, how we do today, and what are going to be the next step is where it is going to be the real flesh where we would want to understand what are your customers asking for. So we would be scheduling multiple calls with you. If you're open to it, Afreen would be leading those calls, or maybe we will have multiple people from multiple regions dedicated. They will be leading those calls, giving you a comprehensive one-to-one understanding on how these programs can be implemented from January itself. And then we are ready to market these products into your market and then make a profitable journey for our partners. Just to highlight one more thing to everyone, that we are highly partner centric organization. We do not do any sales or outreach or revenue directly to any of the customers, be it academic institutions, be it corporate employees, be it individual learners. We only go via our partners. So these are the three types of partnership that you are able to see. If you are a training company, you fall into the first category, which is for training and academic partner. If you are a federal organization or an association, you fall into the second category. And if you are an individual who wants to start something on their own with a small investment, that's where you go into affiliate partnership. So thank you so much for joining us, Shrishti. I think over to you. Thank you
Thank you,
once
everyone.
again.
Thank you so much, Rahul. Thank you so much, Afreen, for those insights. It was quite, I would say, it was extremely important for all of us to know how to proceed into this, direction. And we'll now move on to the Q&A session. We have received a lot of questions, but I think one of the question that we have received will kind of, accommodate all of those that we have received from other participants. So, Rahul and Afreen, I'd like to just quickly take this up. It's how does the process typically work from becoming an official AI certification partner to training and certifying our facilitators as authorized trainers and ultimately enabling us to commercially deliver and sell the certification programs to our clients? And please let us know if there are any important aspects we may be missing.
Got it. Thank you for that question. Like we said, we would love to actually meet you one on one to discuss the partnership opportunity in depth and in detail. But just to answer that for you, ideally, if I have to look at it with our current onboarded partners that we have across the globe, for you to complete the complete formalities, for us to complete the train the trainer program and the marketing, the GTM strategies and the campaigns, it would take ideally 1 month for the entire formalities, the onboarding, the training, and the enablement and the promotions, so that you are ready. Say within 20 days to 30 days, you would be ready to go out there and start delivering instructor led certifications on AI through your in house trainers. So, ideally, to answer it, it would be, say, a month at the max.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Afreen, for answering that.
And
Uh,
just to add on, I'm so sorry, you could actually start this on day one of partnerships once we complete the formalities through the e learnings. So, when it comes to the instructor led, of course, it would take 20 to 30 days to fully train your trainers, certify them. But you could immediately also start offering these certification programs as a self based e learning option until your internal team is getting ramped up and trained to your customers right from day one of partnership. Yeah, over to you. Sorry.
Thank you. So I'll just request if we couldn't get to your question today, please don't worry. Our team will be following up with you after the session. And as we wrap up, I hope this session has gave you clarity on how AI Cert supports training partner beyond just certifications, and also how our ATP program helps you scale faster, build credibility, and drive growth. If you're interested in exploring the ATP program further, please feel free to reach out to us, or we'll just wait for 2 to 3 minutes more and you guys can drop in your email address in the chat box and we'll get in touch with you as soon as possible. On behalf of AI Certs, thank you so much once again for spending your time with us today. We truly appreciate your participation and engagement.
Wishing
Thank
you
you
all
so
a
much.
happy new
Thank you,
year
everyone.
and a great close to the year. I hope
Bye, everyone.
the next year we are working together as one team. But happy new year to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining.
Happy New Year.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Rahul.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.